at the end to really challenge you. But as always, this body weight only, so you don't need any equipment, just your body. And we will be moving on the floor a lot, so make sure that you do have an open floor space, a mat. If you do have some light dumbbells or water bottles or soup cans with you, you're welcome to add them in, especially as you're starting to get stronger and you might want to use a little bit of external resistance. You are welcome to do so, but everything is going to give you a great workout with body weight only. Let's go ahead and get started with some big arm circles back and some big arm circles forward, shaking it out. As always, use the chat box if you do have any questions. And also just make sure you reach out with anything at the end as well. Let's go ahead and bring our arms forward and back. Awesome. Shake it out. Shake it out. Getting everything ready from the waist up today. Now we're going to go ahead and reach behind the back. You're going to see if you can touch your fingers together. And then just gently reach and rotate. You're trying to touch those fingertips behind your back. And even if they can't touch, that's okay. Even if you're just kind of reaching kind of here, you might notice your dominant arm is really tight when you're trying to internally rotate behind the back. And just by doing this is a great way to warm up. Let's do one more each. And then we're going to reach up nice and tall, reach to the sky. Exhale to fold forward, reach for the ground. And then we're going to gently walk out into our first plank of the day. Planks are so great for strengthening our core and our shoulders. So let's make sure we're really pushing the floor away as we get warmed up here. Pull the belly button in. 3, 2, 1. Knees down, child's pose. We're going to inhale forward into cobra. Lift your chest. Exhale back to child's pose. Inhale forward. Lift your chest for cobra. Exhale back to child's pose. Inhale forward, lift your chest. Exhale back to child's pose. And let's do one more cobra. This time you're going to come to all fours on your hands and your knees. You're going to pull your belly button in, squeeze your core, neutral spine. We're doing scap presses. So you're trying to pinch your shoulder blades together and then push your chest away from the ground. You're keeping your elbows straight. So you're trying to just squeeze your shoulder blades together. Focus on pinching them back and down. Pull your belly button in. Try to focus on warming up those shoulders so that we're using proper posture and form all the way through all of these exercises today. 3 and 2 and 1. Great job. Let's go ahead and flip over onto our backs now. On your back, relax your head, neck, and shoulders on the ground. You're going to squeeze your hands and knees together, activate your core, and then inhale, feet to the ground, arms overhead. Let's warm that core up. Exhale, squeeze, hands to knees together, squeeze, and then feet to the ground, arms overhead. Activating that core so that we're using our deep core muscles for the entire workout. Squeeze and release, feet and arms to the ground. One more time, big squeeze, total core activation. 3, 2, and 1. Feet to the ground. Let's windshield wiper those knees side to side. So for this first one, like I mentioned, if you want to grab something external, like a small dumbbell or soup can, you can. If not, you're squeezing your fist. You're creating internal tension for this one, okay? Feet are coming up for the dead bug leg. Knees stacked over hips. Arms are stretched out to the side. Micro bend in the elbow. You're going to squeeze your chest, squeezing your fists together. And then you're going to let your arms come out as your feet come down. Squeeze everything up. You're not coming further past that neutral position. So knees stay up. We're going to slowly lower down. Exhale to squeeze everything up. Now you're just hovering over the ground. If you're getting any back pain, you can drop completely to the ground. But see if you can go out just hovering over the ground and then exhale. Squeeze it back up. So you're going to be feeling your core and your arms and your chest really opening up here. Internal tension. Remember, body weight options means you are in control of how much tension you're developing. Here we go. One more, as slow as you can. Open wide, hovering over the ground. And then exhale to squeeze it back up. Now our core and our chest are ready for push-ups. We're doing ladder push-ups. We're going to go back to child's pose. And then inhale forward. One push-up, back to child's pose. Here we go. Come with me. Forward. 2 push-ups. And back to child's pose. Ready? 3 push-ups. And you can always drop your knees down for those push-ups as needed. Here we go. 4 push-ups. We get a little stretch in child's pose in between, and then we keep adding on. Here we go. Let's go for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, child's pose. All right, you did it. Let's flip it over. Sitting down now, reach your arms overhead. Remember, body weight option, squeeze your fists. We're going to go all the way down, all the way up, twist, squeeze your biceps. All the way down, all the way up, twist, squeeze your biceps. Down, up, twist, bicep curl. Down, up. Each time, alternating which side you twist to. Now squeeze those biceps, working a full sit-up in between every rep. All the way down, all the way up. Squeeze your biceps, squeeze your fists, work in the core and the arms. Your arms should be burning here, even if you're just squeezing your fists, because you're creating that internal tension. Here we go. Let's get stronger together. Here we go. Keep breathing. You got it. Last one. Let's even it out for the final side. Now we're going to get the opposite side of the arm, the triceps. So hands and feet on the ground. We're going into a tricep dip. We're bending the elbows, trying to point the elbows straight back and squeeze the triceps up. Here we go. Dig your heels into the ground. Try to keep those hips off the ground as best you can. If they touch the ground, that's okay. You're going to get stronger, and you're going to be able to keep those hips up. Now, see if you can try straightening out your left leg with me. Still keeping those arms moving. Here we go. Keep breathing. Keep pressing out. All right, switch. Opposite leg. Keep those triceps going. You got it. Here we go. See if you can balance just a little bit more in those triceps. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right. Shake it out. Not too much rest for the arms today. We're going into a side plank. Right elbow down. Option 1, knees bent. Option 2, bottom knee bent. Option 3, both legs straight. Let's go up into the side plank. You're going to hold, reach overhead. If the side plank is new to you, just practice holding here. Or you can try elbow to knee drive. Imagine you're grabbing on a rope over your head and you're pulling it down to your knee. Grab and pull. Pushing the floor away with that right arm. Here we go. Squeeze. I want you to feel everything underneath here. Your lats, your obliques, squeezing your hips up. And remember, you're squeezing your glutes up and forward. Keeping that nice straight line. Here we go. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax all the way down. Let's go ahead and flip sides. Left elbow down, same options here. Remember, your knees can be bent if needed. Push that left forearm into the ground. Let's lift up, hold, and then maybe you try the elbow to knee drive. Grabbing the rope over your head and pulling it down. Squeezing elbow to knee. Here we go, finding that stability. You got this. Keep breathing. driving that forearm down into the ground. Find your stability. You are strong. You can do this. Many options here to keep you balanced. I want you working at an 8 out of 10 effort. So if you feel like you have more in you, try another option. Or if you feel like this is above a 10 for you, then maybe choose a modification. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're almost to a rest. We're going to sit down here. We're going to do a knee tuck with a shoulder T. Level 1, feet stay on the ground. Level 2, feet off the ground. Hug into that knee tuck. And then you're going to kick out. Arms come out like a shoulder T. Ready? Squeeze into that knee tuck. And then squeeze your shoulder blades back like a shoulder T. Work in the back and the core. Here we go. All about posture today. Squeezing your shoulders down and back. Maybe you keep your feet off the ground for 1 rep and then put them on the ground for the next. Try alternating until you feel safe and comfortable to keep those feet off the ground. Here we go. Squeeze. I know you're working with me at home. Here we go. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to flip over to our high plank now. Push up with rotation. You always can drop those knees down for a push up as long as you keep your hips in line. We have 1 push up and then rotate to a side plank. 1 push up, opposite side plank. Every time you stop and do a push up and then you switch sides. This is controlled. Here we go. Find your focus. If you can't get full range of motion, then drop those knees down and try rotating from the knees. But remember, you're still pulling your belly button in. You're still focusing on control. Here we go. Stay focused here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's get 1 more push up in and relax. 2 more exercises and then we'll get a break. Let's lay on your stomach now. Lower body stays on the ground. Squeeze your glutes. You're going to grab a metal bar in front of you and imagine you're pulling it apart all the way down. Grab that bar, pull it apart. Here we go. Squeeze your shoulders down and back. Try to lift your chest. Look straight ahead like you can see the bar and you're pulling it down to your chest. Trying to bend the bar in half. Drive your elbows into your back pocket. Here we go. Notice you don't need any external equipment. You can still create that tension, right? It's still challenging. Still focusing on posture. Can you pull just a little bit further? Here we go. Squeeze. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. We come right up to all fours. Last exercise before we get a break. Level 1, knees on the ground. Level 2, knees hovering over the ground. We're doing a single arm row. In either case, whether your knees are on the ground or off the ground, imagine your favorite drink is right there on your back and you don't want to spill it. So stare down at the ground, push your hand into the ground, and stabilize here. Focusing on driving that elbow back. We're working the core and your back. Here we go. All important and in keeping your body safe and healthy. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Grab a sip of water. Let's shake out only one more set to go. All right? So let's shake it out. Breathe. We're starting on our backs. So once you're ready, let's go ahead and come back onto the ground. We're starting with the chest fly, dead bug legs. So remember, you're squeezing your fists. You're going to open everything up, hovering over the ground, and then exhale, squeeze it all together. Here we go. Open it up, and exhale, squeeze everything together. Pulling your belly button in, squeezing your core. Here we go. Everything up. Breathe. Pull your belly button in. Exhale and squeeze. Here we go. Almost there. Find that internal tension. Find your focus. Squeeze. Pull your belly button in. Pull your lower abs in. Here we go. Here we go. Squeeze. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and flip over now. This is your ladder push-up. I want you to go at your own pace. So if you need to go slower, go slower. Or if you need to push right past me, go ahead. All right, I'm not holding you back. We have child's pose and 1 push-up. Child's pose and 2 push-ups. Child's pose, and you know the drill. Every time you add a push-up, here we go. Remember, you can always drop those knees down as your arms start to get tired. Let's try for 5. Wherever you are, we're trying to get to that highest number. Remember, if you're dropping your knees down, bring your hips with you. You're not pushing your hips back. Squeeze them forward. And rest. All right, you did it. Notice how high you got on that ladder, and every time I want you to challenge yourself to do more. We're going to sit down now. Arms straight. Squeeze your fists. We're going all the way down. Sit up, twist, biceps. All the way down. Sit up, twist, biceps. Here we go. You're using your core to control your way the whole time. Every time you come up, you switch sides. Squeezing those biceps because the triceps are coming next. Here we go, team. Let's push it. Stay focused. The great thing about bodyweight workouts is there are no excuses. You can do them from anywhere with anyone. You don't need equipment. You don't need to worry about trying to share. Make sure there's enough for everyone. You just grab your friends, grab your family, and hit it. Here we go. Keep squeezing. All the way up. Twist. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Even it out. Hands and feet on the ground. Lift the hips. Tricep dip. That's right. We're transitioning right into it. Getting the most of our 30 minutes together. Here we go. Let's dig deep. Bending your elbows. Squeeze those triceps. Let's try to lift the left leg. See if you can get these single leg dips in. If not, keep the feet on the ground. But you're trying to keep yourself even. Here we go. Switching legs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try to switch legs without stopping. Here we go. Can you squeeze? Lift it up. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Shake those arms out. Let's start with the left side plank this time. Remember your options, right? Knees bent straight, whatever you got. Practice holding the side plank or try the elbow to knee drive with me. Remember, you're grabbing that rope over your head and you're squeezing elbow to knee. Drive it together. Here we go. Squeeze your core. Drive it together. Here we go. Hips up and forward. You got it. Here we go. We're switching sides in 5 and 4 and 3. Last 2. Last 1. All the way down. Flip it over. Right elbow on the ground. Let's get set. Remember your options. Bent knees or straight, whatever you got today. Driving that elbow into the ground. Let's get ready. Lift the hips up and forward. And then maybe you're grabbing on that rope with me. Elbow to knee drive. Squeeze your glutes. Up and forward. Here we go. Breathe. That's it. We're almost there. This is the last time with all of these exercises. And then we're just going to do a short little surprise for you at the end, just to make sure you really gave it your all. Here we go. Stay focused. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Awesome job. You got it. We have our knee tuck, shoulder team. So remember for this one, you can keep your feet on the ground if you need to. Hug those knees into your chest. See if you can lift up. Maybe you can balance. And then we're keeping our posture up strong. Squeeze your fists, opening up wide, squeezing together. Opening up wide, squeezing together. Think about your shoulders, pinching down and back behind you. Here we go. Let's breathe. Stay focused on your core. You got this. Here we go. Here we go. We got this. I want you to dig deep. Give it your all. No back pain. If you're getting some pressure on your back, try dropping your feet down in both positions. You're still using your core, but giving your back a little bit of support. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. I hope you all are sweating at home like I am. We're flipping over for the push-up rotation. Remember, 1 push-up and then 1 rotation. High plank or kneeling plank. 1 push-up, rotate. 1 push-up and rotate. You can always do this from the knees. Just finding that focus. Here we go. You got it. All the way up. Pull your belly button. Focus on your core. I would rather you drop those knees down and focus on full range of motion. Here we go. All about your posture. How many push-ups can we get in? You got it. Here we go. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lay flat on our stomachs. Here we go. 2 more exercises, and then you get a break. We're reaching our arms overhead, lower body on the ground. Squeeze your glutes, grab onto that bar, and pull it apart. Here we go. Pull. Squeeze your glutes. Find your total tension in your back. Drive your elbows into your back pocket. Imagine you're ripping that metal bar apart, pulling it down into your chest. That's going to get you that contraction that you need. Here we go. Focus on your back and your shoulders. Drive those elbows into your back pockets. Here we go. Almost there. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I don't know about you, but I think Willie really liked that one. We're coming up to our hands and our knees, tucking those toes under. Remember, you can lift the knees off the ground, and from here, we pull. Here we go, pull. That's it, driving your elbows back. Almost there. Remember that drink on your back. If you're starting to spill it, drop your knees down. Focus on pulling from here. That's it. Here we go. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, child's pose. All right, little surprise for you. We have a 1-minute AMRAP. That means how many rounds can you get in 1 minute? 5 push-ups, 5 mountain climbers each leg. Let's try to push to your max. Here we go. Knees down if you need to. We have 5 push-ups. And then 5 mountain climbers each leg. As soon as you finish, you're going right back to push-ups, cranking out your arms and your core. 5 mountain climbers each leg. Alternating. Notice if you drop those knees down, so you're still keeping those hips in line. Halfway. Here we go. Almost there. How many rounds can you get through? Here we go. Push it out. Drive. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your final child's pose. Push your hips back. Reach your arms forward. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's try to bend your elbows, bring your hands behind your head. Really try to point those elbows forward. Push your chest down. Take a deep breath in and let it all go. You did it. Release those hands, walk the hands over to the right. Cross your left wrist over your right. Feel that nice side stretch. Way to push it today. Let's go ahead and walk the hands over to the left. Cross your right wrist over your left. Feel that stretch down the side. Again, breathe. This side might feel different, so just give yourself a little bit of tension here. And then slowly release your hands back to center. Bring your hips forward. Take a deep breath in for Cobra. And then tuck your toes under. Push your hips up to Downward Dog. We're going to walk the hands back to your toes. Tuck your chin as you slowly roll up to stand tall. Let's take a deep breath in. Reach up overhead. Grab onto your left elbow. Stand up tall. Feeling that tricep stretch out. Way to work it today, team. Perfect timing. The best part of the workout, the most important, is the recovery so that we can make sure we really get the benefits of everything we just did. Switching arms, grab onto that elbow. Make sure throughout the day, if you are feeling tight, if you are feeling sore, give yourself an extra moment to stretch, to maybe take a light walk, and to get some foam rolling in, some self-massage. Let's stretch it out. Good. Shake out those arms. Let's go ahead and interlock those fingers behind the back. Take a deep breath in to lift your chest. Exhale to fold forward, bringing your arms over your head. Relax. Let's inhale to lift all the way up. Let's switch the interlock. Opposite hand over top. That's okay. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale to fold. Holding that stretch. Take a deep breath. Shake it out. That's okay if you have to run. A great time to stretch is also in the shower. Don't forget, if this was helpful, don't forget to share it with anyone who you think might benefit from it. My goal is to just make sure you